Bath Township Public Library. So we always start story time with our special hello song, and while we sing, we do 2 of the words in American Sign Language. The first word is going to be hello. To do that, you're going to put your hand right to the side of your forehead, lift it up and away, just like you're saluting. That's how you say hello in American Sign Language. The next word we're going to do is friends. So show me 2 pointer fingers. They are best friends, and best friends give each other hugs. We're going to alternate hooking your pointer fingers. And that's how you say friends in American Sign Language. So now we're ready to sing. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. We're going to sing one more time. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Let's get started. Today we are going to be reading some stories about friends and neighbors. So we're going to do a fun finger play called T for Two, and this is along to the music by Jim Gill. All right, you ready?
Play. We make the letter T with our fingers and hand.
Right.
Show 2 fingers on one hand.
2 fingers on one hand.
And hold the other hand right in front of you like a straight line.
Oh, just like this.
Now, place the hand with 2 fingers showing on top of the other hand to make a T.
Do you see the T?
We're ready to begin. T for 2 and 2 for T. Another friend comes, and that makes
3. 1, 2, 3. Are you showing 3 fingers?
3 for T and T for 3. Add 1 more, and that makes
How many?
4.
Good job.
4 for T and T for 4. Should another friend arrive,
Oh, we had 1 more.
that makes
5.
T for 5 and 5 for T. Everyone's welcome, it's a tea party.
We're trying to take a drink of your tea.
All right, now one more time.
All right, one more
Show
time.
2 fingers
2 fingers.
and make that T once again. T for 2 and 2 for T. Another friend comes, and that makes
1, 2, 3.
3 for T and T for 3. Add 1 more, and that makes
4.
4 for T and T for 4. Should another friend arrive, that makes
5 friends.
T for 5 and 5 for T. Everyone's welcome, it's a tea party.
Take a drink of your tea. Great job, everybody. Our first story is called The Neighbors, and this is written and illustrated by Einat Sarfati, and it's published by Abrams Books. Now, this is one of our newer picture books, and you are definitely going to want to check this one out from the library or purchase your own copy. There are tons of tiny, fun details hidden in the pictures, and it's really just a delight to look at all the illustrations and find everything in them. There's also a little hidden pet in each picture. So as you can see right here, there is a sign that says lost. And it looks like a guinea pig maybe, or maybe a chinchilla. I'm not sure. My son and I decided that it was a chinchilla, but I'll let you decide whether you think it's a guinea pig or a hamster, maybe a mouse. But we thought it was a chinchilla. So here she is. She says, I live in a building that is 7 stories high. So she lives in a tall apartment building that multiple families live in. Have you ever been in an apartment building? Let's find out what it's like in her apartment building. Every floor has a slightly different door. There's more lost pet signs. Oh no. And there's different mailboxes. Do you see that they all look different? How many mailboxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mailboxes and 7 apartments. The first door has a lot of locks. Oh my goodness, it does. What do you think lives there? That apartment belongs to a family of thieves, and they just love ancient Egyptian artifacts. Oh my goodness, thieves. And look at all the artwork and jewels that they've stolen, and treasure chests. Even their dog is a thief. Now, if you look closely, you'll find the lost chinchilla. Do you see it? Shall I help you? He's right there. Do you see him? The second door is always surrounded by muddy footprints. Do you see all the muddy footprints? Plants. There's footprints even on the wall. Who do you think lives here? Whoa, it's a jungle in this apartment. That is the home of an old explorer and his pet tiger. There's his tiger. And he has lots of birds, doesn't he? Do you see the missing chinchilla? You have to look very closely. Right there. The red door is the door with the wheel. What could be in that apartment? Oh my goodness, it's a circus. Behind that door lives a family of acrobats, and they are always looking for ways to improve their act. And they have chimpanzees and monkeys. They have a pet tiger too. And a seal that's balancing a baby who's blowing fire. Would you like to live with this family? And maybe read a book on an elephant? Do you see the missing chinchilla? There she is. Looks like she's practicing to be an acrobat too. When I reach the fourth door, the lights always shuts off. It's all dark. Who can live there? Because that is the vampire's apartment. And it looks like he makes clothes. He's a clothing designer. I didn't know vampires like to sew. Or at least this one does, right? Let's see. Can we find the missing chinchilla? Do you see her? Right there she is. Looks like she's dancing in a tutu. Perhaps made by the vampire for her. The fifth door smells like pickled fish. Ew! She's holding her nose too. What could live there? Inside, the pirate lives with his mermaid love. So there's the pirate, and he's married to a mermaid. And look, their apartment is full of water and fish. No wonder it smells like fish outside the door. Do you see their pet cat? Do you see the chinchilla? right there inside the pirate ship lamp. I always stop at the 6th door to listen to really cool music that flows out into the hall. Oh, he's right behind her here. Looks like they're having lunch together on the stairs, listening to the music that comes from here. Shall we find out what's inside? The musical family who lives inside celebrates someone's birthday at least once a week. I think I'd want to live in this apartment with all the music and cake and presents and party. This looks like the most fun apartment, doesn't it? What else do you see in this one? Whose birthday do you think it is here? I think it's maybe her birthday. The chinchilla is right there by a cake. Do you think she's trying to steal a little nibble of cake? The 7th door is where I live with my parents. So this is her apartment. Do we notice anything about her apartment? What's this inside the plant? I wonder what that could be. They are so boring. Their apartment does look boring compared to some of the other ones we saw, doesn't it? You see, there's a picture of her with a chinchilla, so it was her pet that was missing. But there she is, right there. But I love them. She really likes frogs, I think. Do you think she likes frogs? She had a frog umbrella and a frog backpack. There's lots of frog toys. She likes dinosaurs too, though. There are her parents. And they love me. Are her parents ordinary or boring? I don't think so. I think they're superheroes. And look, they're making her a superhero costume too. And there's the chinchilla. Looks like she's going to watch some TV. The end. Did you like guessing who was living in those apartments? It was a lot of fun. Our next story is called My Parents Won't Stop Talking by Emma Hunsinger and Tilly Walden, and this is published by Roaring Brook Press. I can't wait to go to the park. She's getting her shoes on. I'm going to bake and sell mud pies. I'm going to run between the people swinging, and I'm going to climb my favorite tree. Finally, everyone's ready. I can't wait to go to the park. My mom likes to listen to meditation podcasts. My other mom likes to walk around and think really hard. My brother Seth, he likes to put sand back in the sandbox. I like to... Oh no! The Credenzas! Well, hello ladies! How are the tomatoes? What's wrong with the Credenzas? Should we find out? Every time the Credenzas are outside, they talk to my parents. The tomatoes aren't great. We didn't plant them deep enough. Well, you gotta keep the soil moist. Is your soil moist? We are always watering. The kids love it. Oh, I have a new recommendation for you. It's about gluten-free crystals. They talk and talk and talk and talk, and I can't do anything except wait. But it's okay. I've waited before. I'm amazing at waiting. No one waits better than me. No one. Have you ever had your parents start talking to other adults and it seems like they talk forever? It's hard to be patient. I know I can wait because every day in school we line up in alphabetical order and I'm always at the end because my last name is Zarowski. Look, she's only on Yardley, which starts with Y. One time I even waited a whole hour after my piano lesson because my parents got stuck in traffic and I had to sit with Mrs. Gruyere while she folded laundry. Have I told you about my son Pierre? He's very good at selling houses. I bet I could even wait 10 hours for the dentist and then sit through 35 hours of Seth's boring ballet recitals. And then drive there and back to Grandma's house in Florida with only rice cakes to eat. And I wouldn't mind at all. Okay, I can do this. I can wait. I'm just going to do some normal waiting things like tapping my foot, fixing my sock, biting my fingernails, and groaning loud enough that my moms can hear, but not loud enough that they tell me to stop being rude. They're still talking. I need more stuff to do. I guess I can count. I'll count all the cats in the Credenza's yard. How many cats are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Credenzas have a lot of cats. And I'll count all the sunflowers on Mrs. Credenza's pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sunflowers on her pants. And I'll count all the times Mr. Credenza calls my moms his favorite neighbors. We're refinishing the Art Deco armoire for our nephew Conrad. Us Credenzas love armoires. I normally don't just give out my eggplant piccata recipe, but since you're my favorite neighbors. But it's hard to pay attention because everything adults talk about is so boring. Did you read that article? It was very illuminating. Oh yeah. You mean my favorite neighbors aren't going to the free concert at the library? I don't know if the kids are old enough for a spiritual bath just yet, but it sounds nice. Do you know a good garage for an oil change? This garlic press changed our lives. I believe it. No kidding. That does sound all very boring, doesn't it? When I talk to my friends, we talk about interesting things, like what we would do if the world was made of food, and our houses would be donuts, and cars would be pizzas, and gummy bears would be actual bears. Blah, 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 blah. Grown-ups only talk about boring things, like driving to the mall to return something, and work phone calls, and how much they like cooking vegetables, and all the people they know who I've never met. Like JD or Stephanie or Mary Taylor or Jim S. or Jim T. or Anita Hernandez or What's-Her-Face Murchison or Ellen something or other, Tommy Sneakers or Thornton Tarango, blah, 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 blah. Or Salazar Salad Bar, Dr. Duty or Cucumberto Pepino or James McJames or Domingo Dodecadon or Geminar Rung Coma or Oliver G. Crabgate. Blah, 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 blah. I will not stand for this. They must stop talking. I've done all I can. Uh-oh, she's getting very upset. It's not fair. At the park right now, I could be running up to the top of the slide. I could be petting a cute dog. I could be doing the monkey bars 2 at a time, no problem. I could be decorating my bedroom in the fort I built with my friends. I could be playing with Seth at the water fountain that shoots out super high. I could be collecting berries and sticks and making the perfect potion. I could be chasing a chipmunk that I could catch and train and take home as a pet. You should never try to do that. But instead, I'm here. Seth clearly doesn't understand how bad it is. He's too young to understand that it's hopeless. I give up. My parents will be talking to the Credenzas forever. In forever, there is no park, no parents, no Credenzas, no waiting, no anything, just me. I know what I need to do. I need to be my own slide. I need to be my own water fountain that shoots out super high. I need to be my own pet chipmunk. I need to become my own park. She has got a great imagination. If I can become the park, then I can become anything, and I'll never have to wait again. Are you ready to go to the park? What? Look, they're done talking. Yay, come on, let's go. And then the mom's even saying, man, the Credenzas go on forever. The end. Our final story is called A House in the Woods. And this is written and illustrated by Inga Moore, and this is published by Candlewood Press. A little pig had made a den for himself in the woods. And next door, another little pig had made himself a little hut. So there's one pig, and there's another. One morning, the two little pigs went out walking together. One little pig found a feather, and the other found an interesting stick. But when the first little pig brought her feather home to her den, she discovered that Bear had moved in. Which she didn't mind because she liked Bear. But Bear was so big that, oh dear, the den was wrecked. And when the second little pig went home to his hut with his stick, he discovered that Moose had moved in, which he didn't mind either because he liked Moose. But Moose was even bigger than Bear, and when he stood up, politely to say good morning, crash! The hut was also wrecked. Yeah, that hut was too small for a moose. Which left the two little pigs with nowhere to live. Not to mention Moose and Bear. This was a pickle. It really was. Then Moose had a brilliant idea. Why not build a big house where they could all live together? That sounds like a really good idea. Well, that was a good idea, except that building a big house with real windows and doors, a roof, stairs, and chimney stacks isn't easy. They couldn't do it on their own, so Moose called the beavers on the telephone. Beavers like to build, don't they? And soon afterward, a team of beaver builders came to help them. The beavers said that they wished to be paid in peanut butter sandwiches, and no one had any objection. So they felled the timber. You see that the beavers are chewing through the trees to knock them down to build the house. And the work began. Here they come with all the wood. We're getting stones, chopping the wood up. By lunchtime, the walls of the house were up. There they are. It looks like they made a big pot of soup for everybody to share for lunch. And by dinner time, the roof was on. The lunch and dinner times were different, of course. We're on different days, of course. Beavers are fast, but not that fast. Bear made the staircases and chimney stacks while Moose fitted the windows and doors. Look, they're bringing tea for everybody to take a break and drink. Then they both went with the two little pigs to the junkyard for furniture and curtains and all the other things that go inside a house. So here they come back. They've got lots of furniture to put in the house. And at last the house was finished and the beavers handed over their bill and left. There was just enough time to get to the store. What do they have to get at the store? To buy the bread and peanut butter. Remember? They have to pay the beavers. Then the little pigs helped Moose and Bear make 6 plates of peanut butter sandwiches, which they delivered in person to the beavers who had all gone back to their lodge on the lake. It's a nice beaver lodge, isn't it? Now they're giving them their payment of sandwiches. It had been a busy time for the little pigs and Moose and Bear. They had worked hard. Had it been worth it? What do you think? Just look. What a beautiful new house they have. Bear went to bed first because she was so tired. And after they had finished their supper and washed the dishes and told stories for a while around the fire, Moose and the two little pigs climbed upstairs to bed. Soon the only sounds to be heard were the soft cheeps of sleepy birds roosting in the rafters, the tiny rustling of wood mice in the fallen leaves outside, and just now and then the gentle snoring of Bear. Good night, Bear. Good night, Moose. Good night, little pigs. Sweet dreams, everyone. There's their house in the woods. The end. Since we read stories about friendship and neighbors and coming together, we're going to sing one of my favorite songs, which is The More We Get Together. And while we sing this song, we're going to do some American Sign Language. Well, one of the words that we're going to do is friends, and that's great because we already know friends. Your two pointer fingers are going to give each other hugs. But some of the other words we're going to do are more. And to make the sign for more, you're going to make your hands into two ducks, just like that. Quack, quack. Now your ducks are going to flip with your thumbs facing towards you, and they're going to give each other little kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And that's how you say more in American Sign Language. The next word we're going to do is together. So we're going to make a fist, and you're going to pretend like you're stirring a great big pot of soup, and you're stirring all the ingredients together. And that's how you say together in American Sign Language. Now we're going to do happy. To do happy, you're going to show me flat hands and face them towards your body. And you're just going to do little circles. And that's how you say happy in American Sign Language. Now we'll sing the song twice, so you're sure to know it. Are you ready? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. One more time. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Because everybody is happier with more friends, right? Well, story time is almost over. All we have left to do is to sing our goodbye song. Now, our goodbye song is a lot like our hello song, but instead of signing and singing hello, we're going to sign and sing goodbye. And that's how you say goodbye in American Sign Language. Hold your hand up and wave goodbye. Do you remember friends? Two pointer fingers that are best friends. All right, we're ready to sing. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. One more time. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me for Storytime Anytime. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos from the Bath Township Public Library. Also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Bye.